You guys can hear me okay? Hey everybody, it's Latasha Martin and this is Tech Tuesday. It's a lot later than normal, but I still wanted to jump on to tell you the tech tip of today. Now typically when I'm on doing these lives, I will talk to you about an app, or apps is where I've been sticking pretty much. But what I wanted to do is give you guys a tech tip today if you are still looking for Christmas gifts and technology things are on your children's list, or even for yourself. So many of you know that I love Apple products to the core, but I need to let you know that when I purchased my iPhone 10, one of the things that I thought I was so excited about, well, I was actually very excited about, and actually I want to make sure that this is live before I just keep talking and you guys don't know. You don't even see me. Hold on. Okay, perfect. One of the things that I loved about getting this iPhone 10 was the fact that it had facial recognition, which sounds like a great concept, except for someone like me who wears glasses, and often I'll have my phone, because I do my quiet time with God, from a app that comes on that I look at every day. And I know this is like a first world problem that I can't even believe I'm saying out my mouth publicly, but the reality is I got spoiled with that little button with your thumb fingerprint, and so I didn't have the problems that I have right now, which most of the time I still find myself putting my code in my phone. And so the facial recognition thing for me, I'm not a fan. When I use Apple Pay, I'm always looking at the phone to make it work instead of just putting my finger on there, and so I'm not really a fan of the facial recognition, removing the button that has the fingerprint thing feature, which I love. So the tech tip for today is, if you are looking for iPad Pros, my favorite version of the iPad Pro is the 10.5 size iPad Pro. I have the original iPad when they first came out, which is like huge. I mean, it doesn't even look like an iPad. It looks like a laptop or a tablet. But I recently was doing some research for an iPad Pro, because usually at Christmas time, Target will have them on sale. However, this Black Friday, Target ran out of iPad Pros, so I was a little distraught. But I was in Best Buy yesterday, and when I was looking at the iPad Pros, the 10.5, what I saw was the 10.5 iPad Pros are being greatly reduced from Best Buy, because they're making room for the newer iPads, which no longer has the button feature, which I'm telling you, I love this feature with the fingerprint. Like, it's just like, I don't know, I'm just spoiled and I love it. And so if you want an iPad Pro, I think it's a great idea to get the 10.5, or quite frankly, if you're looking for, and the size capacity, from the way I looked at the research, no matter if you're looking for a 64 gigabyte one, or I think it's the 128 comes next, any of those particular iPad Pros are all greatly reduced in Apple world terms, meaning that I think normally the price was $699 and it's down to $524 if you get the 64 gigabyte iPad Pro, which I've been using iPads forever. And the iPad Pro, when I got it, mine has 128 gigs, and I just checked for a friend, and I'm only using about 40 gigs. So for the average person, and I have over 11,000 photos in my iCloud, so I just have learned to use iCloud, so I don't really think that you need much more than the 64 gigabytes. So in the comment section, I'm going to put the link to Best Buy so that you can see it if you want to take advantage of that. The second thing that's really important for you to know about the Apple iPad upgrades is they came out with an Apple Pencil, a new and improved one. So it's the Apple Pencil 2. Again, raving fan of Apple, but I do need to tell you, I'm getting a little annoyed with things that just are a little annoying to me. So the new iPad Pro that no longer has the facial recognition, also you cannot use the old Apple Pencil. Now the Apple Pencil is about $100. The new Apple Pencil 2 is $129, so it's $30 more. And some of the benefits that they're suggesting about the new Apple Pencil is that it doesn't have the cap, which I should have my, hold on, let me go grab my pencil really quick If I can find it quickly, I'm still here. Okay, I got it. So on the current Apple Pencil, you'll notice that it has a silver ring here and it has this little tip. And so people have been losing this tip, so their suggestion or their answer to that problem was to make a one-piece Apple Pencil. And so it's just one piece, and then also this Apple Pencil has a round barrel, so you'll notice that it has a round barrel. And on the new Apple Pencil, it's supposed to have a couple of sides that are flat, or one side is flat, that you can have engraved for someone. I never get my Apple products engraved because my question is, if I was to give it away or trade it in, like, what does that do for me? It limits you by having these items engraved. And why do you need to do that anyways? Because with Find My iPhone feature, if someone ever stole it, you could lock out your device. So getting it engraved, I really don't see the point. So anyways, I just wanted to come on tonight to talk to you about this great deal at Best Buy. So if you're looking for an iPad Pro, I suggest the 10.5. The new iPad Pro, the smallest one, is 11 inches, and it may not seem like that big of a deal, but when you're talking about a device like this, 2 inches less is just much easier to have. So like when I bought this iPad Pro, I had to go get a big purse so that when I go to church and I take notes, like this doesn't fit in my average bag. So the 10.5 to me is the perfect size when you get to 11. One of the things that I didn't know when I bought my iPad Pro, I didn't have a MacBook Pro. I had a 15-inch, not a 13-inch. Now that I have a 13-inch, the screen size on my laptop is actually smaller than the screen size on my, well, maybe they're the same size. I think they're the same size as the size on my iPad Pro. So it just, like, for convenience reasons, I just don't see the reason to have such a big iPad Pro. So I just wanted to give you that update. I'm going to post in the comment section the link to Best Buy. And as always, I'm asking you to give me your feedback on tech tips that you're looking for, or different products that you want me to test, or different apps, or any kind of technology solutions that you might be curious about, because I'm probably using it. So have a great day. It's Latasha Martin. I'm the Chief Career Agent on Tech Tuesday. Hope you have a great day. See you soon. Bye-bye. See you next week.